What's up, y'all? It's the Elder Esquire. We on our way home from the job. 9 to 5ers, what's up? Twilighters, what's up? Truck drivers, all of y'all. We all a part of the family. We're all trying to make it. But I listened to some crazy stuff today at the job, and I just want to say we all got duties as men and as women to take care of children. Once we decide to have children with somebody, there is no more I want to hear. Well, I'm not happy. He doesn't make me happy. This relationship's toxic. If I hear that one more time, wow. Your kids can't be toxic. The only way your kids are toxic is if you are toxic. Okay? So in all actuality, we have to take a better stance when it comes to when we choose our partners. I guarantee you, if child support was banned, where men don't have to pay child support or not obligated to, where the state don't be like, hey, you got to fill this out by choice. Because a lot of people don't know it's voluntary. But let's get to the real thing. Even with that, people who wouldn't have to pay child support, women ain't having babies like that. They wouldn't. Why would you? You're having babies because you've seen it as a sense of income. I seen one video talking about a woman had to ask her school student why, she wouldn't be wanting to be married with 2 kids. She said, because I can't collect child support if I'm married. What the what? So we live in a world now where it's the norm to figure out who can provide the best and try to trap him. We're in a trap culture, man. It ain't even drug trap. Women try to trap you. So many divorce courts, so many paternity court shows, but yet we can't find no collaborative shows where we got people coming together to build great things. They don't want that on the internet. Forbid you put that out there. But you can go ahead and put out stuff that's regarding to breaking up families' homes and destroying communities. That's fine. But don't you ever talk about bringing people together. Don't do that. We don't want to talk about that. It's like we have a society where if we say something, okay, we say something to the other sex, that classifies now as, well, you're a beta male or an alpha male. And the new one I just heard was a sigma male, which is absolutely ludicrous. So what a sigma male is somebody who goes his own way, which is the same as a beta male. Not a beta male, is an alpha male, but the only difference between the two, 2 police officers drive by, I'm trying to pay attention to see what they on. But if you pay attention to the two, sigma males don't need help from anyone. The last time I checked, you had to get help birthed into this world, so you need help. No one in this world done it by themselves, so a sigma male just doesn't exist. That's some made up new philosophy like fat activists. Fat activists are just people that aren't responsible for their choices of what they put in their mouth. And we can go into a long spiel about this, and I can give you document after document from medical journal, nutritional journal. They're in there. It's whether or not they're going to be a large amount or a small amount. The small amount of data is on the basis of who's controlling the data. So, in theory, the data is controlled by the people that want you to go down the path that you're going down. That's neither here or there. That's more there than here. But what we're talking about here is the simple sense of there's no way that a beta and an alpha and a sigma can all be correlated if one is going to be the opposite of the other. This old sigma male, and you hear it from the one cat, Destiny, he's starting to get irritating to listen to because you can see the pain in his face. You see the pain in that man's face because he knows that his relationship is based off of an open relationship with somebody that he met that he really grew feelings for, but she and him both decide to have an open relationship. But whenever you see their talks on FNF or whatever, show platform they decide to showcase their talk show, you'll see it in his face. Like, he hates having the conversation to find out that he got to plan somebody to be with when his girl has found somebody that wants to basically mess around with her. In America, what bothers me is, like, we'll sit here and talk about that doesn't mean this doesn't mean that. What is relations versus relationship? Because a lot of times these people are having relations which strictly deals with just intercourse or physical, sexual, involvement. Relationships are that with somebody and some, meaning like you're gonna have some type of tie to this person outside of just the physical. Today's world, we're tying relations to relationship, and they're two totally different freaking things. We tie in feelings, emotions, and expressions like we talked about this morning. That's another problem with our society. So in a nutshell, as I am a few minutes from the house, because I really ain't trying to divulge into this too deep, because it's a very, 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 very simple thing to grasp, but we want to complicate things by adding things that don't matter. Is a woman a woman? Or can a girl and a boy, can a trans, all these things have minimal value when it comes to how many people dying from not eating, how many people sleeping on the street, how many people are homeless, how many kids are in foster homes that don't have adequate living. These are huge factors because we consistently have kids outside of wedlock. We consistently see single moms trying to claim success. I can do this. I can do this. I don't need a man. The parameter of what judges your success is your family. If you haven't been divorced, if you still with the same, child's father, or the mother still with the same, biological father, those are measures of success. When we're measuring success as I got a good job, I can take care of my kid on my own, that has no bearing on success because the numbers, the studies say otherwise. From kids more likely to crime when it's just a single parent household. Because a lot of times what we don't understand is that when you badmouth one party, and it's usually women who get the kids by default, especially if you're not married. The unmarried law in Ohio, that's what that says. Women by default get custody. This is where men need to figure out how to formulate a new aim, a new point position, a new, alignment. Because these women out here are very, very good at pretending to be what they are not. And men are so simped because they don't get sex regularly that they will be willing to accept anybody that gives them a time of day. And if you're willing to do that, are you really standing on true ground? Women use that their most powerful tool to control. But if men are capable of handling and conquering their own emotions, I can guarantee you'll get the woman of your choice versus the woman that is fit for the time being. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next flip.